Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got my April Boxycharm box here for you today, and as always, I've gone ahead and opened up this box and tried out the things inside, so I will be able to not only show you the products that I got, but give you some little mini reviews about them as well. So let's jump into it. Okay, so this month's theme is April Bloom, and it says, be always blooming with your April Boxycharm. This month's box is springing with blossoms that will leave you looking and feeling fresh as a daisy. So really, really cute. I think that's adorable. It's very kind of like 90s looking with this sort of like daisy pattern. I think that's really fun. Okay, so first off I got a perfume. This is the Harvey Prince Mini Roller Fragrance, and it's a mini size and it's a value of $21. And I've already smelled this. I haven't actually worn this on my body because I can be kind of sensitive to smells, so I have to like strategically plan when I try out a new fragrance. It can't be like when I'm going to work something or because I can't get a headache, you know what I mean? But it smells really good. It's very kind of fruity and fresh, so it reminds me a lot of Viva La Juicy, which is really probably my favorite perfume ever. So I do really like this. It's a little roller ball on the end, which is really cute. So again, just great for travel. I say again because it seems like a lot of these kind of subscription services, the products inside are always so nice for travel. So I love that about it. I just love little cutesy things. It's so fun. Let's see. It says they have high quality fragrances, each with its own spirit and story. These are scents with purpose. Personal, natural, upscale perfumes to bring out each woman's personality, inner strength, and beauty. Whatever your niche, I've always said niche. Whatever your niche, whatever, Harvey Prince has a special scent for you. So I do really like this. It just seems like a great spring and summer scent. Then I got a double-sided eye pencil. This is the Vincent Longo eye pencil. It's a full size and it's $26. So let me show you the colors. So one side is golden orfila and one side is golden moss. So I've tried out this pencil a couple of times now, and I don't know if it's just maybe one of those pencils that you kind of have to like use for a little bit to almost warm up the product a little bit or something, but it felt a little uncomfortable on my eyes at first just trying to apply it because it was a pretty hard pencil. But pretty colors, you know, just really nice bronzy shades, and that like mossy green is really pretty. So I like the colors. I just wish that it was slightly softer. I didn't notice it was like bleeding or anything like that, so it seems to be a pretty long wearing pencil. It's just not the creamiest. So it says you get two complementary shades allowing you to create a variety of eye looks. It says color glides on velvety smooth. I don't know about that. Great for blending and smudging, which I could see that. I'm sure that these will smudge pretty, oh yeah, they smudge really nicely. So that's nice that you have kind of an option there to either leave that crisp line or do a more smudgy look. So, but even swatching it on my hand just now, it does seem creamier than it was on my eyes. So maybe it's just one of those things you kind of have to get into the product a little bit for it to be a little bit creamier. Then I got a hair lotion. This is the Coolway Smoothing Lotion. It says smooth, manageable, healthy hair with no frizz. So that's fun. It's a pretty good size, but still, you know, really great for traveling, just throwing in a bag or something. So I love that about it. Let's see what this is worth. Coolway Smoothing Lotion. It's a full size. Oh, it says it's a full size. So I guess that this is, I guess that makes sense for a smoothing lotion. Seems like serums and oils and stuff, they're usually smaller because you use less. And this is $24.95. It says it's a conditioning lotion that's packed with vitamins and proteins to smooth and control unruly hair. So I don't really have unruly hair because my hair is pretty fine. I mean, you can see it's kind of a gross weather day outside, so my hair is a little bit flat today. But I did use some of this on my ends very sparingly. It does have a really nice kind of silky texture to it, so I could definitely see this being a great kind of a lotion for if you have coarser hair or if your hair just tends to be a little bit unruly like it's saying that it's meant for. I could see this definitely working. For somebody like me with finer hair, I would say just go really sparingly with it because if you don't, I think it's going to weigh your hair down, which any kind of smoothing anything will do that with me. I mean, it's just kind of the nature of a product like that. But I think it's a nice product. I think it definitely does what it says. and it just kind of depends on what your hair type is as far as how you would use this product. And then I love this thing. This is an OFRA powder. This is the OFRA Derma Mineral Powder, and it's a full size and it's value of $35. I love this. This is in Pink Sapphire, and it is a beautiful, like, oh my gosh, like angelic, pinky, shimmery, little bit over the top highlight, but I love it. It has a little like turny thing and a little like sifter, but it's such a pretty color. It's like kind of like a champagne-y, glittery pink. I mean, you have to be okay with more kind of out there highlights. I do still have kind of like leftover pencil. I'm out of makeup remover wipes. I really need some. The only time I use them is for filming. So I can't really wipe off my swatch very well. But this is just such a pretty highlight. I love it. I mean, you can see just the way it catches the light. So pretty. This is a total win in my book. I love this. And I did notice you can go overboard with this. I mean, you can see it because it's not a chunky texture, but I mean, it is like kind of like a micro shimmer. So if you get too much, it's gonna be disco ball. You know what I mean? Just kind of the nature of the texture of the powder. But I love it. I think it is such a pretty color. So girly and sweet and just pretty. This is such a good highlighter. I think it's so fun. And then the item that I bet most people are the most excited about is the Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette, which I'm excited about this too because I really love this palette. I already own it, so I grabbed mine that I already own. I think I'm gonna put that one in my kit because this is one of my favorite palettes, like in my whole palette collection. It's definitely my favorite of the revealed palettes from Coastal Scents for sure. But it's just a really beautiful, kind of like girly looking palette. It's very bridal. Oh, it's so cute. Now they say that it's a full size and a value of $39.95. I've never seen it for that much on the Coastal Scents website. I think it's pretty much always $20 or cheaper. But this is just such a pretty girly palette. I'm wearing this one on my eyes, this one, it's kind of maroony shade, and then a little bit of this black. Now I will say about these, I wouldn't say that the texture of these eyeshadows is like perfect. Like some of them are a little bit chunky and some of them feel almost a little bit gritty when you swatch them and just like, you know, play around with them and swatch around with them. But when you put them on your eyes, they work really well and they create really beautiful eye looks. So don't go by just their texture. Actually use them on your eyes and see what you think about them. But most everything I've heard about this palette has been positive because it's just good. Like, I think it's great. And I love that they included it in the box. And I think it's really good that they seem to kind of like follow what their, I guess they would be subscribers also, because this is a subscription service, what their subscribers seem to really like, because they had the Revealed 1 palette first and everybody seemed to really love that, so then they got the Revealed 2, which is just so cool. I thought that was really neat of them. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna put it in my kit, I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna keep using mine that I own. I think it's a great palette, so that's definitely an awesome item that was included. Okay, so I just added up the value of my box, and if I counted the Coastal Scents as being worth $19.95, so the more kind of like conservative price, it would be $126.90. But if I gave it the full price of $39.95, it's $146.90, which either is absolutely amazing, such a good value. I loved this box. I love Boxycharm. I think it's a great subscription service. It's by far my favorite. I'll leave their website down below. It's just their generic boxycharm.com, I think it is, but I'll leave it listed down below for you guys. So I would love to know what shades you got in your box, if you had any different items in yours. Let me know that down below. Let me know your favorite item. Ask me any questions that you have about any of these. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!